The Emperor has been expecting you.
Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and you're very welcome back to another live stream. And this particular live stream is all Inart related, so love them, hate them, maybe you're just on the fence about them, but it's specifically around the recent announcement of the 1/6 scale Bruce Lee, the recent release of the 1/6 scale Negan, and we're going to have a chat about the price and see if the value is there, or maybe they're suffering from a bit of shrinkflation, or they're kind of unpredictable, or maybe inconsistent pricing scheme. Who knows? We're going to take a look at that and we're going to have a chat about all that stuff. So we got a few panel members here. Of course, we have the Mandalorian, and the Matalorian, and we should be the Dormatalorian. Oh, you hate to see it. So we have other people. I think one or two other people. I kind of sent them a link late, and they said they might be able to pop in, but they'll be surprised. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
I think congratulations are in order.
Are you getting married, Matt?
I was going to say the two of you are getting married. Do you want to tell him, Mandy? Do you want to tell him, Mandy?
We've well, thanks to everybody just being ace and lovely, and Shane, all your support and all your sharing. Clan 6, there's about 500 and I think it's 500.
7.
Oh, 507.
I'm looking at it right
It was
now.
502 last time. 507 then, flipping heck. So thank you very much. It's just amazing. Giveaways begin tomorrow. Watch the Facebook page at 12 noon because we're going to announce the first giveaway.
Good stuff. Is that 12 noon, just GMT our time? Or,
GMT, yeah, GMT.
Gotcha.
It's got to be divisible by 6, else we'll get a bit twitchy because there's 6 weeks of giveaways. And then,
yeah, true.
So.
I have that link in the chat there, folks. It's the one with it's the Facebook link. So if you haven't joined Clan 6, the 6 scale Facebook page kind of has, people ask questions or put up new pickups, or there's photos and stuff like that, and or maybe a lot of people asking questions about customs as well, like that. So it seems like a very, very nice group, and they do you have a giveaway coming up. Do you want to tell them a bit more about the giveaway, actually, Mandy?
Well, we've got 6 weeks of giveaways, and then there's a few little surprises on top of that as well. The first, all the giveaways have been sponsored by 1/6J, so he's very kindly offered some custom pieces for every week of the giveaway, which is just mind-blowing. It's so generous. So all people will have to do is join the Facebook group, give the Instagram a like, and if you're feeling generous, subscribe to the YouTube channel. There isn't any content on there at the moment, but there will be. And just come and join the group, and there's absolutely no arseholes in there apart from me, really. So it's
you
as well. Yeah. But
There probably are. We're just on our best behaviour, to be fair.
It's such a friendly group. Everyone's really supportive. I mean, we haven't had to use any admins or moderator muscle. It's just like everyone's so ace. It's mind-boggling, really. It's just a really
such a great
nice
group.
place. Yeah. Healthy discussion is always welcomed. And it's just a really, really nice place. So just thank you to everyone, really, for jumping in and being part of it, because it really does feel like a clan, a good family. It really does. So it's
excellent.
Nice.
That's a good start to the show. Well, congratulations to yourself and Matt and Joe and Bailey. Am I leaving anyone out? They're admins, or Jaden as well. Yeah, congratulations to you all. And that's like, in fairness, 3 weeks and that number of followers or group members. That's fantastic. So hopefully the same.
As you said, Shane, it's escalated.
Yeah, that escalated quickly. Yeah, I wanted to get the. Is the Ron? Not the Ron Jeremy. Definitely not the Ron Jeremy quote. Who's your man from Anchorman?
Oh,
What is his name? Is it not Ron something? Will
Yeah.
Ferrell's character?
yeah.
Oh, this is
Wow.
killing me.
Yeah.
And Irish people quote this like, so it's definitely not Ron Jeremy.
Randy, you
It's
know who
definitely
we're
not him.
talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
Someone in the comments help us out. I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed that I actually
Ron Burgundy.
Ron Ron Burgundy. All right, so cool.
Yeah.
Got the wrong guy. Yeah. So okay, so I'll just go through the comments really quickly. So we got JVS88 said, I presume this is Negan's released, and save to all in price is scary, but in fact the price we pay at the end of the day when we get the figure is a real eye opener. We spend a lot. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that one definitely. Massive shout out to all the troopers and commanders and all the channel members. It is greatly appreciated. It's absolutely zero obligation, but it is greatly appreciated. And like I said, yeah, of course I use it to pay for StreamYard and updates to the collection. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes it does actually contribute to a new figure, which obviously I'll unbox and review as well. Whatever, it's greatly appreciated, and thank you very much. No obligation. Tyria, unfortunately, the 299 is... or 299 euro, $583 is accurate for me in the Netherlands. Calculated the figure's price around 350, taking shipping and customs into consideration, it would be very close to it. I can't comment on the Netherlands, but I'm going to come back to that comment, because like if it was 350 euro, taking shipping into account and what we pay, our import charges, our VAT basically, which Inart are saying they're baking in now, it would still actually be a good bit cheaper. I'm going to pin that because that's a good comment, it's a good talking point. But obviously the Netherlands and Ireland are two different places, so different sets of rules. So
that's just the shipping charge for you guys, is that right?
Well, what Thierry is saying is that when you go onto I think what they're saying is when you go onto the Inart site, it's saying 499 euro if you're based in Europe and you have the euro. So like when I go on to Bruce Lee later on, you'll see it's 499, and that's shipped, and it says includes all like customs or tariffs. So that's all well and good, but if the figure was 350, even if I included shipping to Ireland and the 23% VAT, import charges, customs, whatever you want to call it, it would still be significantly cheaper than 499. So there's that argument. I'm seeing the case that like some people are saying, oh, but they're just putting all the charges in with it and it'll be the same. But then other people are saying I think they're taking a little bit off the top as well, which I think they might be because of I'll show you later on the calculations.
Yeah,
you can feel free to fall asleep during it. So that's a good point, Tyria. But then again, Netherlands import charges could be different to ours. Music and collectibles, Inart is slowly getting to J&D price. Hello there. Adam, Dub Toys prices are getting out of hand fast. My belief is Inart is looking to step more into 1/12. 1/12 is cheaper to ship, so they might not be bound to region lock licenses, whereas Hot Toys stops them. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people, Adam, say that like that they want to get more into 1/12, and that's fine, but I don't think the 1/6 is under threat, because they're still announcing things at I suppose I think a faster pace than what they originally did. Like the first year was pretty much 4 figures. It was the Heath Ledger Joker, the Gandalf, the Pennywise, and the Batman, which all turned out very well for more than very excellent for in fairness. But the I've heard they are clearly getting more into 1/12 because they're putting a lot of 1/12 out there. But they're probably easier and cheaper to make and stuff like that. I don't think their 1/6 scale is under threat though, personally. Like I've heard people speculate that they're going to ditch the 1/6, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't think that's the case. But they might continue on with their 1/12, obviously. Thalia Meyer, hello everyone. That's from Germany. Hello Joe.
Yeah.
Hello Jonas. Mary Sullivan. We got a few legends in here. Thanks very much. And again, just a reminder that Clan 6 Facebook link is in there if you want to join. Gotchaman01, Hot Toys just announced Hulk, and that's a complete medical silicone figure that's 17 inches tall. Thought it was taller than that, but and Bruce Lee is a silicone body, so it shouldn't be $500. With that argument, I see where you're coming with that, but you would probably have to factor in as well that with that the price of the Hulk, and see the $500 there, or $583 is their all-inclusive price. And even though it might be, we're going to talk about this later on, it might be very expensive, you still have to factor in your own shipping costs and customs and tariffs on the Hulk as well for a fair comparison. Because I think the Hulk was 400 or something like that. And when you add all the stuff, it will go up. Ron Burgundy, absolutely. Keith Lee, how are you doing? Another channel man. Philly Z, amazing photographer. Thanks very much for being here. We got Martin says, happy Saturday night. When can we realistically see Negan on our shelves though? I don't know. They're getting better at shipping. Simple answer is I don't know. There is something about that. I'm going to pin that comment as well. There's something I was talking to another collector about this, and it's to do with the shipping and when they'll ship. And I don't know if you're thinking, Matt, you look like you're thinking it as well, but I have a little thing I'd like to discuss on that, and that will remind me. So I'm going to pin that comment. Thanks for that. I asked Matt at Inart about Bruce Lee being able to be shirtless. He wasn't sure. Then today he took shots of the body. Interesting. So you can see the abs underneath the Bruce Lee. In fairness on that, it's a bit like Ian. You can, when you ever meet Ian, even though he's wearing a coat, he's wearing a big winter coat like Joey, and then you see he's just 6-pack, but it's probably actually 6-pack of beer though, to be honest. There could be cans underneath that just in case he gets thirsty on the bus home. I couldn't care about the Bruce Lee price. It's Bruce Lee, and I'll buy 2 of every 1/6 version they make. That's a thing too. I think like when we're not into the character, you can look at it a bit more objectively, and go, that's overpriced. But sometimes when you're into the character, you're just like, you know what I mean? It's easier to open up the wallet, like. But the problem is then
takes a back seat, yeah.
Yeah, if we keep doing that, then it sends the wrong message. Now, I'm not having a go at Ian here. I pre-ordered that endoskeleton. It was on the pricey side. So like, the endoskeleton to me is what Bruce Lee is to Ian. I'm making that comparison.
And your Alien
I'm
Queen?
guilty of it as well. The Alien Queen, I got a kind of a good deal on. I think I did well.
Nice.
I think I did well on the Alien Queen. I think I did well. I think overall, I'm happy with the price I got.
Where are you going to put her?
On my lap. It's going to stream at me. Going to feed it treats.
My baby, my baby.
It could be the first thing I ordered, Mandy, that might not be. Look, there is I don't want to have things in the windowsill. I think I just hate it. It grinds my gears. It just gets on my nerves, you know. But they're I have looked at dimensions, and I think it might fit in the cabinets. But so first, yeah, hopefully it could be a bit of it'll be tight. Who else do we have? So we've got, hi Mandy, your group is great, and that's why you're getting some members joining. So keep up the hard work. Good stuff.
Thank you.
It's the likeness rights. Shannon Lee doesn't play with her father's image. That could be it as well. And like, I've got a slide later on when we get into the main part of this, which will really put things into perspective, I think, when you look at the value. Because I do think overall Inart offers great value. But some figures are there's a lot more value in them than others. And maybe that's behind the scenes stuff. But
yeah, we're not
here
privy to the licensing prices, so that is a contributing factor to it all.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what?
I'm actually gonna. It's cheaper. If you look on Kit or Toys on Fire, it's much cheaper than this.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to put this up now because we're kind of into it anyway.
Yeah.
So this is the topic. In fairness, the chat did the heavy lifting there. They got us right where we wanted to be. So I just want to read these last 2 comments, and then I'm going to go over to Matt and Mandy about these. And please, people in the chat, I want to know your comments on this. Are Inart's recent prices justified? So like, say like 2026, what we've seen them going up for pre-order, even like the last year. We have seen kind of maybe less accessories. We have seen the prices holding steady, maybe increases. Just give your thoughts on it. I want to hear your own opinion. Forget about everyone else. Like, say this recent Bruce Lee, the Man of Steel, the Endoskeleton, the Terminators, the
Negan, what? Yeah.
Negan, yeah, basically ending in the last, all the Walking Dead figures kind of over the last
Yep.
year, more or less. Like, so yeah. Steve Collinson. Evening all, Inart are preparing Negan for shipping now. I tried to amend the delivery address on my pre-order and I was unable to change it as the state. That's really impressive if you get that quick. I'm with you, Ian says, Fiddy, I understand the average collector are not super fans. Yeah, everyone's a super fan of something though, do you know? For you, Shane, or everyone else, would you prefer rooted Bruce Lee with... Would you have preferred rooted Bruce Lee with joints? Or seamless without rooted hair? Oh, I think we might have a segue here. What do you think? We'll go to everyone. Mandy, any thoughts? What would you rather? The Bruce Lee's rooted, but with joints the way it is now, or seamless with sculpted?
Seamless and sculpted, because, you know, with Bruce Lee, especially when you pose in him, you won't have any weird little sort of angles that you have to, like,
I think,
out.
yeah.
And
They're getting better to sculpted hair. I think I'm agreeing with you on
Yeah.
that one. I think that's what I would go there. Yeah. What about yourself, Matt?
Sculpted for the hair. I don't think his hair is long enough to warrant the rooting, to be honest. And the fact that you can get the jumpsuit off, you want pretty much seamless in that regards too.
Yeah. Music and Collectibles says, he's talking to the other person there about that Inart Negan. Once it's shipped, contact the company that handles shipping. They'll be able to help you and update. Yeah, usually, I know DHL are pretty good for that. They say your item shipped, it's due for delivery, and they send you a little message. And one of the things you can do is delay delivery or leave it with a neighbor or manage it. Like, and you can often, like, you know, put them in the recycling bin or whatever like that. Like, so, yeah, you know, you have a bit of control with that. So, all right, so. The three of us on the panel answered Philly's question. We all said sculpted, but in this case with no joints, yeah? Okay. So to the main topic then, please, everyone in the chat, give us your comments on this. Mandy, what do you think? Like, are Inart's recent prices justified?
Well, if you look at the prices on the website, they do look quite expensive. But in reality, like I say, with kit, I think kit's prices worked out about, with the discount code, which is like $10 off, it worked out about £310, something like that. Which I think that's a fair price for two head sculpts. You know, you get the nice little railings and stuff. Same with Toys on Fire. He's not extortionate either. So I've already pre-ordered him. If he was more like 500, then I couldn't justify that. So if
Wait,
that's
say
the
that
price
again. Say that again. Like, how much did the same Bruce Lee?
So,
that's
yeah.
€499 on
but it's
site.
not that on kit. It's not that on kit. If you look on kit and you do a transfer to pounds,
Yeah.
it works out with the $10 discount code. Works out about might be £315. It's so it's like it's not a bad price. Two head sculpts, nice little base. You know, unless I've totally misfired here, but I don't think I have. So I
What
think
was
that's
Toys
fair
on Fire,
price.
Mandy?
It's around about the same. I think might be
Oh,
a bit
okay.
more, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not like it's not.
It's not
near
extortion,
500.
yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's like it might be 4 at the most. It might. I can't remember, but you know, I'm going to see him later in the week.
Shane,
anyway,
did you
to pick
punch it
my
up
Han
now?
Solo.
I'm just doing it now. I'm 1 second. I'm gonna go on to kit because so €499 is what it says on the. You know, let's just actually give someone a visual aid here because instead of let's just go through all this. Right. So first of all, I'm gonna share this tab. Right. Can you see Bruce Lee on the Inart site there? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if I scroll down here and I click the full payment option, which does include free ship, it's a free shipping whether you put a deposit on. Deposit is €125. I'll do the conversions in a minute.
Yep.
But like, whether it's free shipping comes on both of them, whether it's deposit and pay later or whether it's full payment. So $499 is what it costs, right? $499. Now it does say something. Yeah, in the brackets it says all applicable taxes, duties, and fees included. So that's my shipping. And then to me, that says I'm not going to get an import fee, you know, because when I did
all in price.
order, now when I did order from them before with Inart Paul, I don't think that bracket was there. It wasn't like an astronomical price. I remember Paul being decent enough value. I had to pay shipping when it shipped, which was, I think it's about maybe 50 or 60 euro, which is pricey. And then I did get stung for a customs charge, but not as much as Sideshow for whatever reason. Different country, maybe a different thing. I don't know. It should have been the same as outside the EU. Now, so my point on this is that that's 499, but if I go over to kit now, right? So just remember 499, that should be everything. And bear in mind that, like, if we order something in Ireland from outside the EU and it costs like over 100 euro or whatever, like if I order an Ironman and the total shipped from Sideshow, let's say the Ironman is $400 and then the shipping is $50 at least on an Ironman, could be more, to Ireland, that's $450. When customs get it, there's another 23% on top of that.
Yeah.
And it's the shipping, the total price, the shipping and the item. So that would make collecting unsustainable. That's why I once in a blue moon order from Sideshow. But €499, and it includes all your taxes, duties and fees, whatever like that. I presume that includes tariffs from the States. It's very ambiguous. Now, if I go over and just share this tab, which is 16 kit, it's saying total price is 432, and kit gives free worldwide shipping, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. So $432. If I convert that back to euro, see, it doesn't make a difference what currency we're using here.
That's
I just want to make
Like
sure it does a comparison.
€350.
So $432. Okay, $432. $432. So USD in euro. Yeah, you're not too far off. €370. Mm-hmm. Why would you buy from? What am I missing here? Like, I don't know.
I best not to question. Just do. Be water, my friend.
Yeah, very good. And that I know why that's appropriate. I have a joke involving Bruce Lee and water. I won't tell it. It's not, I'll tell it.
Save that one for later.
Yeah, I'll save one for later. But like that, I like the idea of buying from Inart. However, the only time I did, in hindsight, I should have stuck with Line Rock, because obviously I'm not going to get a discount of any sort from Inart. Then the shipping, now they do good shipping. I think it was one of the big three. It was either DHL, FedEx, or UPS. It was, it wasn't like snail mail. It was here in 3 days when it eventually shipped. But for months, it wasn't shipping, and I kept emailing them and got automated responses, and eventually they get back to me and say, what's your order number? And I would have sent the order number on the first email, and this is like the fourth if you get me, and then when when you're in that cycle of like you're repeating yourself constantly. Now eventually shipped, but like the shipping was, it was about €60, like I said, whereas if I gone from Line Rock, I actually would have got it a few weeks, if not months earlier, and daily free worldwide shipping, so I would have saved money and got it quicker in hindsight, but then say, for example, the Daryl and Negan, when they came out and they were up for pre-order, and that was a worldwide, I was like, it is convenient being able to lock it in, and it's there at source, but they offered free worldwide shipping as well. So it's like, okay, if you buy the two of them. So I was like, okay, fair enough. I'll just do that and see how that works out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or the Daryl, they had if you pay in full, you get free worldwide shipping. Do you get me? So those little things make it worth it. But like the prices, there wasn't that. I checked kit and whatever. Like the price differential. This is the first time I've seen that much of a save. I know kit's very reliable and free worldwide shipping, and everyone, in general, people have great experiences with them. That's fantastic. And I actually just ordered or got my invoice for the Topo T1000 police set, and paid it, and literally next day shipped. So kit's good, I get that, but I can't remember this much of a price differential. So if you've just joined us, we've just checked there that the Bruce Lee on the site to buy in full, now this does include your shipping and your tariffs, whatever, is €499. But then if we went over to kit again, it'd be 332, which we've established is €370. So that's a savings of what, €129? Now I think where that €129 is, because you could still get caught for customs. I think that's the difference. But from what I understand,
yeah.
Irish people and UK people, when you order from Kit, don't get stung for customs. Can anyone confirm that?
Yes, 100%. I had a Harry Potter from Kit. I had the sculpted Harry Potter, which I since sold to a friend because I got the rooted one. But yeah, it just came. And I think, and with Toys on Fire, it comes directly from Inart anyway. It doesn't go to Toys on Fire first and then come to me. It comes straight from Inart, I believe.
Right. Interesting.
Shane, has Lion Rock got their prices up for the Bruce Lee?
I don't think so. Okay. I really don't know.
I couldn't not order that Bruce Lee. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Did you order already?
Yeah. First day. It was like, I was so excited. I love the yellow suit. I've got a model of Groot in like a position in that yellow and black suit. And then he's next to, at my studio, next to my Bruce Lee in a suit, sitting on the chair. So because the Inart comes with 2 head sculpts, I'll just get some sort of an adapter and use one of those on the old Hot Toys suit version, where he's sitting in the director's chair with his... yeah, and I just love him. He's so handsome. And that isn't the reason I bought him, but he is a bit dreamy, isn't he, Bruce Lee?
Are you... Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Predator there for a second.
Oh, God, him as well. And Stinky, Rot of the Hut. Oh,
You've strange.
I know, but then I
you're
redeem
one of a
myself
kind.
with Katie Sackhoff, don't I? Because she is just, yeah.
She's on the laminated card.
Absolutely, top of my laminated list of dreams.
Yeah.
And if they did a Katie Sackhoff, if anyone did a really decent Katie Sackhoff figure in any iteration, if it was like Starbuck or another Bo-Katan, and it was like double the price of Bruce Lee, it'd be like definitely. I'd sell my car. You know, that's how much I love her. Like it's unhealthy, the love that I have for Katie Sackhoff. There, I've said it. I am an alcoholic. No, I don't drink, but as far as Katie Sackhoff's
there'll be meetings for that. Ian said, I'm okay with the Game of Death sculpted, but rooted for seamless Enter the Dragon is a must. The Game of Death is ironic because he actually died during filming, I believe, and the movie kind of was only... I think they had part of the movie done, and then they kind of... I think they worked around. I think it was released, but he died during filming. Maybe... I don't know, maybe Ian would confirm
so
that. Or
tragic,
maybe...
him and his...
they got
like
his
Jeff
stunt
Buckley,
doubles to fill in
Tim
scenes,
Buckley.
etc.
Father and son dying, and it's like, oh God, just awful.
Yeah. So I'm going to read some of these comments because... So, Inart's recent price is justified. I'm in two minds of it. I think certain releases there's great value in. I just don't think direct from the Inart for the Bruce Lee in this one. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it is they're overcalculating the import charges, and different countries will have different import charges. So how do they just take the most expensive one? So I personally think that this becomes abundantly clear later on in the show when we actually delve into this. This is just our warm-up kind of topic. But this will become abundantly clear that there is a significant difference in value. Some of the figures, there is a lot of value in, some of them not as much. But Joe says, cost of living, war in the Middle East, wages going up all around. Prices, maybe. My wage is not going up. Is your wage going up?
Nope.
I think maybe prices, everything going up, or maybe he's talking about the wages or the price that the sculptors are demanding to do the job, which is fair. Manufacturing, painting, it's justified. I think it's justified at the end of the day. These are luxury collectibles, not essentials. Yeah, true. I get you. I do think though, I think they're kind of taking the piss though with that Bruce Lee. To be honest though, I presume
considering how much Dumbledore was, and what you get with him. You get force, beard, hair, the robe, like his robes look really like fancy, don't they? You know, you get so much with him, and he's a really good quite.
We'll get to that, Mandy, because
Yeah.
we are going to discuss the prices.
Yeah, we're
of
definitely going to
different-
put them all together because there's some of them are so intricate and detailed, and it's like a load of accessories and maybe a nicer base. You're like, oh, that's great, and then other ones you're like, that's a bit bare bones. But it could be what the person said about Shannon Lee being kind of holding hostage with the license. I remember back in the day, you get a 2-pack for that price. What price was the DX04 that has 2 bodies and 2 sculpts? Is that the
Luke?
DX04? Is
Luke
that their Bruce Lee?
Skywalker.
With
Is
the
it?
was
it?
it Luke?
Because Luke was their first 2-pack, wasn't it?
With the vein,
The Weather
with
vein,
the-
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Was
that
Luke their first Star Wars figure?
Yep.
Is the DX04... Was that Luke or was that the Bruce Lee? Because they did a Bruce Lee. Hot Toys
But I didn't know that was a
They've done
2-pack
two
though.
No,
Bruce Lees,
it's a
haven't
Bruce
they?
Lee. That's
is
the
it?
Bruce Lee. That's
Okay.
Bruce Lee. Steve Collinson says, I think Inart's prices aren't too bad when you consider the quality they're bringing and comparing to the Hot Toys artisan lines. There's
That's a
that.
good point
There's
as well,
that. Like
yeah.
there's no comparison with the rooted hair. I don't think it's even close. Good, Bad, and the robots are selling 1/6 Bruce Lee for €370.
That's really good.
Stuck with the DX04. 2 head sculpts, then compare against the factory entertainment figure. No, come on, that's just like they're different.
Hey,
They're
and that's a
completely
slant,
different
come on.
leagues. They're not even. They're different sports, I think, to be honest. Like, I like the way there's a lot of mix in the chat. Like, I think Inart are inflating their prices. I don't have import tariffs in Canada, so then that's what I'm curious. And like, if you log in, I'd love Figure Fan for Life. You're in Canada. Can you go onto the Inart site now and tell us what the all-in price for Bruce Lee is? And then we'll see if it works out as €499 or if it's cheaper for you because you don't have import tariffs. I think
that's
that'd be a worthwhile
interesting.
experiment.
Yeah.
And if everyone in the chat just went, I just logged in, USA, this the amount of dollars. Because like it'd be, for me, it's €499 or $583. So if everyone could do that and just go, I'm in Canada, I just checked, because they're obviously, the computer recognizes I'm in Europe, or the website does from my my location or whatever like that, and that's why it's in euros. So does that factor in the cost as well? I'll give you an example. When Yoast says his Batmobile, let's say Batmobile is $1,500, and then I log on to Jazz Inc. site and I go to purchase that or start a payment plan. The price is the $1,500, but it's more expensive for me because they add on the VAT already, so it bumps up. Which that's not Yoast, that's not Yoast pulling a fast one. That's Yoast going, this is going to be the real price. This is how much it's actually going to cost you, and then whatever the shipping is. And I like that because at least I can pay it at source then and not get the thing shipped and then it gets stung for a big bill. Like, I'd rather put the whole thing on a payment plan and ship away with it. Like the tumbler, one more payment left. And it's like,
Wow.
I feel like I just put that on a payment plan, but you're just chipping away once a month, and it's easier. So that'd be a good experiment to do if everyone would do that. Just go onto the Inart site, see the price for Bruce Lee, the total price for the 6 scale, and just post your country and the price. If you can convert to US dollars, that'd be sweet, because then we could just be an easy comparison. Topo set for the T1000 is shipping. Yeah, mine shipped as well. Good man. Yeah. Doc Bat is here. Spec Fiction is listed for $529, and no matter how much I want it, it crosses the line for me. It's interesting because Ian there was like saying, no, it's Bruce Lee, I want it. And then One Angry Hermit was like, it just crosses the line. But like, are you a diehard Bruce Lee fan? You might be, but it might be still like, no, that's still unjustified. And I totally get that. Like, but let us know your thoughts there. When a reseller is cheaper than the official company, something is so wrong. They cannot calculate the tariffs 1 to 2 years in the future and then even apply one country's tariffs for the rest of the world. But this is what I'm wondering. We're trying to figure out if that's what we're trying to do at the moment. Could you do it as well, Andy, if you wouldn't mind, or Matt?
Yeah, sure.
If you get a chance there, just to see, it'd be interesting.
Let me get in.
This is worth knowing. Akira Tang. I live in Northern Ireland and I ordered well over 30 figures from kit and never receive a custom charge. Akira Tang, by any chance, did you post on Instagram today or in the last few days? I think it was a John Wick 4 artisan ballerina with a Mr. Z dog, because you had it in a pretty good pose with the tie flicking over the side. Was that you? Because someone with the username Akira or something like that did that, and it was just looked really well. Actually, looked really well. Customs is theft. Customs is theft. Or maybe not paying customs is theft. When I got the Wukong direct from Inart, I was not even. Oh, you didn't even get customs. Good stuff. That's pretty good. Phil, I've only ever been charged customs with pop collectibles and pop culture. Right. Cheers, Phil. Thanks for letting us know. Any update there?
I'm trying
Gio?
to look. I can't see the price on here. I've added it to cart. Let me.
Yeah, all I got was the deposit price.
Estimated shipping time.
Can you not click that? Is there a thing below it?
Yeah, but then it came up. Excuse me, does not support this region. I'm like, no, it does. I'm Australian,
Yeah,
so
it does,
Well, what was
doesn't
the
it?
deposit price?
175.
That's Aussie dollars, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I just go 175 Australian dollars in euro. So that's 107 euro and 34 cent. Whereas on the Inart site, the deposit for me is 125. So there is a difference there. So it could be through conversion rates, but that's still nearly 20 euro in a difference. So I'd be interested to see what other people say.
So it's £108 deposit. Let me add it to the cart.
£108 deposit.
Yeah.
Right, so 108
details.
Great British pounds.
No.
And then in euro.
There isn't an option
Okay.
on here to pay in full.
That's pretty much the same as me, Mandy. That's 126, which yeah, basically 127 euro.
More payment options. Wonder if it's just because I'm trying to do it on my phone. Let me try on the computer a sec.
They don't sell out that quickly though. They have a window. If you're talking about Bruce Lee, they have a window. And the Inart site basically allows pre-orders for like, it actually tells you. I'll share this now, 1 second.
They have it, yeah, a close off date for the shit.
Yeah, so like that's that doesn't matter because the other ones are sold out because they're past the date. If you look at this, it usually says down here, pre-order time 21st of August, which was yesterday, and then the cutoff is 21st September 2026. So if you, maybe you're not talking about the Bruce Lee, but if you are, it's not sold out and it won't be sold out until at least after the 21st, and then they shut the pre-order. So that's why that is, you know.
It might show me more on the computer.
Kyle Goodwin saying $539 in the US, whereas for me it's like about 583 when you convert it. I'm the same as you two, yeah, 583, but we're both in Europe on euro, so that makes sense.
Full payment, okay. Add to cart.
Yeah, I think I'd go with kit, to be honest, if I wanted this. Well, I'd go with Line Rock if I wanted this, but like I can see why people would go with kit, but yeah.
Why won't it let me add to cart?
But with this then, Ian, if you think about it, like I get that breakdown, yeah. No, it says Inart's prices. Yeah, it does include. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it here. We looked at it earlier on, Ian. Like, so I'm saying if you go with 1/6 kit and they offer free
$4.29.
shipping, and then that will be a difference. And then if you don't get caught for customs, there you'll make your savings, you know. But it's interesting the way we all have different prices. Then, even if we convert to the same.
I do think it's your
$4.29.
speculation of what you said before, Shane, is they've put it at the highest peak to cover worldwide.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah,
But then-
that would be my speculation.
But then minus $583, like 499 euros, $583. But then someone else said, "Oh, yeah, maybe that is the highest kind of one." Maybe we're just in the
Here.
highest band or whatever.
It's £429 pounds, so it's $585. That's with all shipping and fees included.
Yeah, and mine would be 583. So we're the same as kind of the Europe.
Yeah.
I know you're not in the European Union anymore, but it seems like Europe has one location there. You know, DK Collecting location Denmark. So €499. Same here. Yeah. So it just like if you order a kit and you don't get stung for customs, obviously the way he's shipping it benefits you. That is the way to go. That is the way to go.
So that is a custom charge for you guys, a shipping charge, is that right?
What do you mean?
They just add it on anything that comes
It's
in
like VAT if you buy
declare the
something
price.
outside of the country, like, you know, so.
It's over £100. They'll charge you an extra 20%.
No, but I'm
Fresh
asking,
value.
it's a shipping charge, is that what it is?
No,
I
it's
don't
I'll
know
show
what
you.
that
Do you know
is.
what? We'll actually,
Bandits.
I'll show you an exact example. Like, so if we go Sideshow, right? I'll show you this. I'll get set up in Sideshow and.
Because obviously
When
we
I-
don't have VAT charges here in Australia.
No, when I
You're
bought
lucky.
Greedo from Sideshow, I think it was about £37 shipping from America to here, and then import was 64 extra, £64. It's just crazy.
Okay, so can you see? You can see. Yeah, you can see my screen there.
Yep.
Right. So let's just do an
Yes.
experiment here. Like, so let's just say see Professor X there, $270, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just using that to get like, yeah, look, it's a recent figure. Let's say I want to buy that, right? And I don't have any points. You know, with points, I know every different company or website has some sort of a loyalty program. Let's say your first day you're buying something $270. So then I'll just do a little rundown. I'll explain. This will kind of show why I don't buy from Sideshow or why how the VAT thing works for us. So if I just share, 1 second, share this in a window. Right. Okay, so that was $270, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So the cheapest you're getting is 6 scale, standard 6 scale figures to Ireland. The absolute cheapest is $40. And it's usually $50 plus. Like, so if it's a deluxe, you're talking $50. Quarter scale, more than that. Like, and that's a lot, right? But like that, I should be writing 50, but let's just say that's the cheapest you can get it.
You're rounding
So-
down, okay.
Yeah, so like this is as cheap as you're going to get it on Sideshow. Then you basically, it arrives in the country, you're tracking, it arrives in the country, and then customs sends you a text message, and it's like, item blah, blah, blah has arrived in the country for you, because they have your details because of, you know, Sideshow has your address and has your phone number, and it's basically pay the customs or it doesn't get delivered, you know what I mean? So that's 23%, so it's 23% on that, so 1.23, just adding on the 23%. Like that Professor X is not worth 381
Yeah.
euro. Like it's not,
Ooh.
you know what I mean? So, and with the Paul for Inart, for some reason, I don't know, that the tariff didn't seem as high, or the VAT didn't seem as high. I don't know why, but yeah, I'll just get rid of this now.
Would have increased within the 2 years since Paul's been released?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Anyway, let's start the show. That was a good intro. So this one here, I'm a fan, no doubt. My issue is the price. This is coming back to, he was saying that the price crossed the line for him. I'm a fan, no doubt. My issue is the price per offering. I have several of their figures on order, and they're getting more expensive in offering. Like, you know what? You're in the right place, because that's what we're going to be talking. We're going to compare the kind of the value in one figure from Inart to another. It's all Inart tonight. So look, we're just going to get some basics started. Thanks very much for joining us. 52 people watching live. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I was going to get rid of that. That was our intro topic, which leads into our main topic, which we'll be talking about later on. So get rid of this banner. Get rid of this one, get rid of here. Cool. So we're at 5,900 and I think it's actually 78. So we're very close
So
to 6k.
close.
If you're watching now, you're getting any sort of value, hit that like button, hit subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Of course, the link to the channel members is in the chat. There's a pinned comment, no obligation, but greatly appreciated if you want to become a channel member. And Instagram, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at 16figurefocus. Now, the troopers. So we've got 2 different tiers of channel members. We're going to give a shout out to all the troopers now. So thanks very much. We got some of them in the chat. We can see them there. Joe, thanks very much for being here. Joe, Stefan, Chewy's Bandolier. So that's Rob. Ants Life, Lucy Burton, that's Mandy's better half. Obi-Wan's Addict, Chris K, Philly Z, who's in the chat as well. TJ Mike, Keith Lee, Collectors Universe 16, Mike Viking Collectibles, Yomo Dogito, 16 Shooter, Figures and Fandom, Howard Potts, Ancient Silver Fox, who's in the chat as well. B Wong, Jim Collector, Lancelot's Nerd Corner, Mike L, and Ryan Smith. And of course, we got the Commanders as well, who have their YouTube usernames or handles displayed at the end of the content, like so. Rest in peace, Mark Mitchell. New videos, my review on these two, my review on this incredible figure, and of course I buy the vast majority of my figures from Lion Rock Toys. I stress buy. Yes, I do get it's free worldwide shipping. Yes, I do get a small discount as well, but like, buy from whoever you want. Just make sure you're comfortable, do all your research, read all the reviews, positive and negative, do all your thing, but that's who I buy my figures from. And my thoughts on Solo, which should be tune in on Monday night. Tonight's all Inart. Okay, so where are we at? Number 2. I'm going to do a special announcement now before we start talking about Negan. So tomorrow night at 1 second. Get rid of this. Where's that media there? Tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. That's all. It's on the screen. Sorry, I forgot to do the slide. I'm losing the run of myself today. So tomorrow night, Sunday the 23rd, at 10:30 p.m. Irish time or UK time, Greenwich Mean Time, which is 5:30 p.m. Eastern time or 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'll have Justin's collection on the channel, and I'll be interviewing him, kind of like a Visions episode, basically going through the past, the present, and the future of his collecting journey. We'll probably touch on some of his YouTube journey as well, but it pretty much is it's a collector discussion, interview discussion, But if you're interested in that, that'll be going live tomorrow. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And okay, so let's have a look at this Negan video. Do either of you have Negan on order?
Yeah.
Matt, you look very keen. Are you a big fan of The Walking Dead?
I lost interest. I gave up when Rick went out. But for the most part...
It kind of... You're right, though. It kind of... I thought it had some of the great episodes are top tier television. But there's a good bit of filler. Yeah. But I think they got up to Negan, there was like 6, and then when he was on In Control, that was some of the best episodes. There's probably 7 solid seasons before it. I think when they turned Negan into a pet, it just all went downhill.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. I'd agree with that statement.
Now they're besties. You killed the person I love, but we can get over that. No, you can't. You can't. You cannot do that.
But it did. It created some really iconic television.
Yeah,
it was good. I watched Fear the Walking Dead as well.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed them. I mean, I would love the figures, but you can't have everything you would like. You've got to sort of reserve a little bit of funds for the mortgage and food.
Yeah,
and
you got to eat.
Toilet
roll. You got to eat.
Yeah.
Do you know?
If money was no object, I think I'd have everything in art release just because it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's Marco from 16 Fix. Every now and then he'll come out with a gem. He said you can get anything you want, but you can't get everything you want.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you could save up for that expensive Alien Queen or whatever like that, but you can't get every single thing that whatever 100%. Something has to give. Let's take a look at this video. I'll just show you straight away that that this fella, where is he? This is what he comes with. And this guy, I think, was like $289. It is sculpted.
Really
it's really good value. Yeah. You got a base.
Leather jacket as well.
Leather jacket, yeah.
Yeah.
Good likeness. You've got I presume it's a leather belt. Hands, gloved hands. A knife, a holster for knife. Lucille? What'd you say, sir? Lucille?
The stand, yeah.
Yeah, and the base is pretty cool with that railing as well. So let's have a look at these... I do like how they do the unboxing videos. I think they're exciting and they're tasteful. But I wish they'd give accompanying photos and drop them at the same time.
At the same time, yeah. That would be nice. The
'Cause they
live
will
stream
come.
this morning looked really good, though. They've really brushed up on that, haven't they? They had a few different camera angles. You know, like
good.
the
I
really
haven't watched that
close-up
one.
There was a guy doing it, and he had like the sound was so much better as well. I think they're just learning as they go, aren't they? You know, it's they're doing.
That's good that they're
doing a
listening.
fine job. Yeah, yeah.
That's good that they're listening. We'll take a look at this. So,
Shane, you're picking Negan up, aren't you?
yeah, I've got the 3 of them on
Yeah.
on pre-order. What it was like, for me, Breaking Bad, Sopranos, The Wire, The English Office, The Real Office, are like top tier TV for me. The Walking Dead, I think, is underneath that in just a league like the B team, but like it's still really good TV, and some of the episodes are just as good as the stuff in the other ones. But there was the stories, like the story of Breaking Bad, it wasn't the same thing over and over again. It escalated. There was like seemed to be a clear beginning, middle, and end. They knew it was going. Whereas The Walking Dead, like, it was based in a comic book, but I'm reading the comic books at the moment, and it's like the comic books are so much darker, and they're really good reads. But there's a lot of big differences even in the first few volumes. But I did like the show, but because it wasn't the top tier TV, I was like, it was, as Mandy said, you know, it's like, you can't have everything, you know? But when I saw that they were doing the free shipping, it was just that little push that I needed. And then I think Daryl at the time was free shipping if you paid in full. And he was just incredible. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm glad I got them now.
All of them are good value, I think. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah,
any
yeah.
of them are extortion
Definitely,
for
yeah.
what you're getting. You know,
Yeah.
they're just like, I'm sure they'll come out and I'll be like, why didn't I bloody order them?
Yeah.
But
Let's take a look at
Buyer's
this
regret.
video. Yeah. Can you still hear me talk?
Yes.
I've the sound off in this video because I actually got copyrighted from it the last time, and I had to like go in and remove the part of the video. I don't know why, like, because I thought they would have made their own music for, you know, they seem pretty creative. I thought they'd
Look
make
how
something on
good those
GarageBand
hands
or
are.
something like that. But they
look at
didn't.
the bat and stuff as well.
Yeah. The gun looks pretty good.
Yeah. Even the base looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? You wouldn't have to use a crotch grabber. I don't know. Does it come with a crotch grabber? But you could lean it up
think it
against.
does,
I'll
does it?
probably be leaning it up
Leaning
against
him
that
against the
anyway.
rail. Yeah.
It does
Oh, there
come
it
with-
is.
Oh yeah, he does. He's got to lean with his arms.
I wish
up,
it
hasn't
was.
he? Just,
I wish it was magnetic though.
oh man,
I wish
want
they'd go
magnetic
back to
bases.
that, yes.
look at that pose. Just
Yeah.
looks so ace.
He's just, you know what? You love to hate him. You know, it's like
He's a brilliant
some
actor.
bad guys.
So good.
They got so much charisma. Like, you know, your Ledger Joker or this guy, or your Vader, and you can't even see his face. But this guy's in that category. He's just a really memorable villain. You don't want a villain to be like forgettable, do you?
No.
No.
He was a
And your
real
heroes are
bastard,
only
wasn't
as good as your
he?
villain
A real
against them.
bastard.
100%. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's some of the best movies have fantastic, memorable villains. So it bothers me when someone say, yeah, but if you take Heath Ledger out of The Dark Knight's a shit film, it's like, well, that's not true, and that's stupid, because it's like saying, oh, if you take Vader out of Star Wars, like, you can't do that. It's part of the movie. You know what I mean? It's just a dumb thing to say. What do you think? Likeness.
Phenomenal.
Really good.
And the fact that we got a little sneak peek recently, that was awesome as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't disappoint, did it?
No.
Yeah, I think, I will
I
say...
don't know
think it
that I
might-
saw the Freddie Mercury likeness though.
No. I think this was one that I wasn't 100% sold on the likeness in the prototype photos.
Really?
Like, I thought, yeah, like I thought it was strong, but I think Daryl is the best out of the three.
Yeah.
And then I think Rick and Negan were close, but I think actually Rick is a better likeness to Andrew Lincoln than this guy is to
Okay, because I
Jeffrey
thought
Dean
Rick
Morgan.
was the weakest out of the three.
Do you think so? Yeah, it's funny. Like, now they were
That'd be the
Like,
one
but-
I'd want the most. because I love him. I love Egg.
Yeah,
in this
yeah,
life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But this here, like, I'm really seeing the likeness in the video, whichever way they've shot it and stuff. I suppose lighting, it doesn't matter. Like,
He's just got that arrogant, like, feel to the look of his face. You know, it's just like,
yeah.
Smug
And you know
and sinister. Yeah.
The body as well. They've nailed the body. This one thing you have to give Inart credit for that.
100%.
Their proportions are great. Yeah.
That Bruce Lee, it looks like no other body that they've done. The Thorin body obviously looks like no other body they've done. This guy, if you look at this guy's build, he's tall and he's lean. He's not skinny. He's not, the guy needs a sandwich. He's not skinny. He's like a tall, like a lean dude. And the way he carries the weight, I think they've absolutely nailed the proportions. We'll take another look here.
His physique is absolutely right. Inart have really nailed it.
But they do on everything. Like Michael Jackson's got big hands. But Michael Jackson had big hands, and do you know what I mean? They haven't scaled them down. Like the body is the Harry Potter, the kids. They're just bang on. They really
Betty,
do
you're
take their
upset
time.
that they never did bubbles as an accessory.
I'm sure you could get one. Like where you can buy the dogs from. I'm sure you can get one. That would be cool. That really. I'll tell you what I did get there. Look at that little Tommy.
What's the Tommy? Oh, the Tommy gun for smooth criminal. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Nice.
Very good. Sorry. Can we put up again there? Sorry.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So it comes with 2 magazines.
Yeah. Do you stream
Nice.
with your SLR, Mandy?
No, it's a Link C Pro. Really nice camera.
All right.
It is really nice. It's not the one on the gimbal. I do have an Osmo Pocket because I was going to try with that, but I didn't have much success. But this one's just magnetic. It sits on top of the monitor. It's really nice camera.
I'm really looking forward to this because this is the one I was a bit worried about. So
I love that, the way he's just leaning
just
back,
that-
just like with that.
That pose is
Swagger.
phenomenal.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can hear him there, can't you?
Yeah.
Little pig. Yeah. That's what was so. And can you move see the way here? The railing is in front of him, which I think is a nice way to pose him, and then you have the Walking Dead at the front. I wonder, can you move the railing to
That
different
top section,
parts?
you can move that separate. So the square on the bottom of the railing, you can
Yeah,
pick it
yeah,
up and just
'cause here
Okay,
it's the other
so
way
that's
around.
why
Just
you can
place
flip
it
it and
on.
turn it around. Yeah, that's
I don't think
awesome.
that's attached. So you could have it even separate, couldn't you?
Yeah. I do want to see them bring back the magnetic bases, though.
Yes.
Definitely. It's so good.
That's
I don't
ace.
think it's good anymore because I'll be like, I wonder if no.
I think Bandong has one of these saved for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bandog will hook you up.
He's a bugger. He is. He always goes gear.
Do you know what, lads? I am going to give them the like for that. So I am. There we go. Another like. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. So
tailoring as well.
overall
Look at
thoughts?
You don't think his jacket's too clean, not weathered enough?
Well,
I
you
think
could
he
do
was
that
pretty
yourself,
clean. He was
couldn't
kind
you?
of too slick to be in the apocalypse, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's wearing a cravat.
Yeah.
Or, well, scarf. Yeah. And you need to use the red scarf, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd give it a
He
Such
doesn't
an
come with
iconic part of his look.
9.5 out of 10. Definitely.
He
really
doesn't
good.
come with a lot, but I think he comes with enough.
Everything he needs.
And
Everything
he's
that's
$289.
essential. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, we'll address some of these chats there. And then we will move on. All right. So
Put your order in
Anthony-
now, Mandy.
it says 517. I like the way, who'll appreciate the decimals on this. On my backs. Annoy me. Do you know who'll appreciate the decimals here, Anthony? Ancient Silver Fox. He loves a good decimal point. It's the engineering thing in him. I'll go back to that comment in a second. So Ian says, I'm thinking long game. Sorry, I just want to want to make sure we can see you, Matt, there. I'm thinking long game, numerous orders with Inarts, so we'll hit the 10% rewards soon, and then I will use 10% strategically. Ordering direct made sense. I don't know, their rewards though, you want to be ordering a lot to take advantage of their rewards though. I think I remember looking at the rewards, they don't give you much, but if you're ordering everything from them, I think you're nearly better off going through kit though. I think you'd be made overall with the savings, like there's $120 difference through kit there, but
what we looked at today, kit seems like the better choice.
I would have gone, but I would have gone Lion Rock obviously, but the kit makes this big difference there.
It's a compelling argument.
Pardon?
It's a compelling argument.
Yeah. 517 and $44 with my code. Shameless plug, Anthony. We'll allow it. Still expensive, but there's some reasons about it I might be able to talk about tonight. On your show. See the way he did like a little stealth plug there, didn't he? It's all right.
We're all tuning into Anthony tonight.
It's fine. I usually, no, in fairness, I do listen to his show on the Sunday. 'Cause it's just too late. It's just so late. But I listen to it usually in gym on Sunday. But I'll be looking forward to it. I will watch it. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Now you're at 59.77.
Oh, come on, people.
Brilliant. Only 23 more.
Let's do it. Come on.
59.78. Yeah, we'll get there. I'll be there for sure. I really enjoyed this show with Dean Knight too. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, had a good time. You still haven't done my visions. By now that vision is gone. Not at all. There's a long list, Philly. There's a long list. Yeah, Philly will make it happen. I'm going back to school at the moment, so I'll have to be a bit more. Yeah. Well, actually, it might suit because I could do it during the day, or my evening is your morning. I think it might work, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Someone agreeing with you here, Mandy. That season 1 to 3, Fear the Walking Dead is peak, and I got all 3, and I've seen 0 episodes. Yeah, you I remember you saying that. Yeah, that we call that for the love of the game, Philly.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're gonna get a bombardment of Negan photos and videos. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Do you have it in hand, Anthony? Because I know a few people who do have it in hand or have it coming tomorrow. I'll never buy Inart for the price alone, but the figure on screen is $289, which would give any Hot Toys figure a run for their money.
That was really good price.
Yeah. I'm just skipping down. Just hey everyone, and hello to yourself. I should have a few weeks ago. I should have had it. Sorry, I should have a few weeks ago. I mean, I probably should have had it a few weeks ago, but I did a few photos and stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Not a Walking Dead fan, but looks amazing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. Like little pig, 100%. Yeah. Anthony, actually, I am. Hopefully, still watching. Yeah, I recently bought all the volumes, so that they were like I think the 20th anniversary or something like that. 4 big boxes, and I had all the volumes. I think they were like, is it 32 volumes? I want to say no. I think it's like 36 volumes. I got them. I made sure to research. I was getting every single last one, but I'm on like volume 5 or 6 at the moment, and they've got to, was it Woodbury and the General, and the General has taken Rick and Michonne. That got dark. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but that got dark real quickly. They're really good though. I'm glued to them. Like you could flick through a volume, and like if you sat down for, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, you probably get through just a whole one of them. So yeah. Does Negan not have a teethy grin in the show very often? He does, but I mean, if you're making one head sculpt, you're kind of capturing one expression, and like the teethy grin is dangerous because I think there's such a big margin for error. You could end up looking like Ant-Man. Remember that Ant-Man? Yeah.
I think the teethy grin also restricts your posing. I think then you become very limited. It kind of shoehorns you into a particular pose. I could be wrong.
Yeah. And it's so good, so much better than the show. I think yeah, I can see there's definitely parts where I'm like, oh, they should have done that. But then there's parts of the show that I can't unsee now. I just thought like Andrew Lincoln did a really good job. I really liked Michonne's character and what they did with that. But they definitely have toned it down. Like, I think, yeah, if you've read the books, yeah, they're pretty crazy. Okay, so we're up to date.
In the books, did they
chats.
take Shane out pretty early?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? That I have to say though, I do prefer how they did that in the show. I think Bernthal was the right man for that job, and I do prefer how they approached that in the show. They draw it out a bit more, but like definitely in the comics it's a lot quicker in the book. So, but like, yeah, really enjoying them. Yeah, I get you. I totally get you. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, like, yeah, like I thought Bernthal did a really good job at a character. It's just I think Bernthal kind of set the tone for, are you up to this task, Rick? Yes or no? And he kept pushing him. And it's like, you need to get darker. But like, he didn't want to go. Rick didn't want to accept that the world was not like it was. And Shane was just instrumental in that in the show, whereas it didn't come across like that in the book. It was just like, he was definitely bad news. He had to go. He had to go. But no, it's a bloody great read. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so let's see. We got 56 people watching live. Thanks very much for being here and for tuning in. So we'll have a look at Bruce Lee, the man in the moment. And Mandy, you're very quiet. You're way too quiet. So you're going to take us through like an in-depth analysis of this, right? Okay, so why should people eat baked beans and toast for the next year so that they can get this? Take it away.
Because it's a thing of beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that face sculpt. Oh, just these photographs are just gorgeous as well, and the poses you can get him in. I mean, I don't know if they've used wire on that or he just balances like that, but if that figure balances like that, incredible.
Yeah,
just everything about it, you know, the seamless body is quite spectacular, isn't it? Like when they showed some pictures today with the top off. I mean, I think he needs a little bit more nip nap, but you know,
I am sorry, I'm going to be a bit weird here now. All right. Don't read too much into this, folks, but look, can you just see the curve of his buttocks, his glutes here?
yeah,
Right? Now, Hot Toys, do you know the way, like, in Endgame, they make that joke about America's ass, yeah?
yeah.
And then if you have the Captain America Endgame figure, like, he just has a kind of a square butt. And Hot Toys are kind of notorious for doing it. They have got better. For example, when they did the Black Widow Artisan, they actually put a lot of effort into the body and kind of made it anatomically correct. It didn't just look like a square.
and
I think my girlfriend actually pointed it out, not me. Just, I'm just
Hera's
saying.
bum looks nice.
But if you look at this, there's like actually glute muscle going on here, and then you can see the difference between the glute and the thigh. So my point is, without being weird, like, they're supposed to be 6-scale humans, and it actually does look very anatomically correct. Like, Bruce Lee's a cultural icon, or was it? He still is a culture, even though he's gone. I suppose that's kind of a thing, really. Like, if even though you're gone and people are still talking about you and companies are making figures of you, and like he's a phenomenon to martial arts, movies, all that kind of
Correct.
stuff. So everyone knows. He's like, every kid knows who Michael Jackson is, even though he's gone. You probably heard of Elvis as well. You know, kids would have, even if they haven't never heard his music and stuff like that. He's in that category of, he's like a cultural icon, like Bob Marley, like Kurt Cobain. But it's great that they've actually put that effort into that customized body. I think that's the most impressive. The head sculpts are great, and don't get me wrong, the head sculpts are great. And I think, like, the more I look at these wrists that are jointed, I'm like, they're actually done a great job, even though they're not
Mm-hmm.
seamless.
And they
They've
need
done a
to
bloody
be
good
For
job.
a
because-
jointed
It's Bruce
wrist, these
Lee,
are
isn't it?
phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think
mean-
they've done an exceptional job.
And
What do you
whoever's
think, Mandy?
posed these for these pictures, they're just bang on, aren't they? It's incredible. I don't mind wrist joints too much, because if I take photos and I want to take them out, if they look horrible to me, then what I'll do is I'll just on Lightroom, I'll just sort of clone stamp and get rid of it. But that's for the photograph for me. But these, I don't think you'd need to. I just think they look great. I don't think you need seamless forearms on this, because then you're stuck in whatever position. With this, you can just take the hands where you want them. It's so beautiful. Imagine the Kill Bill, the bride, in her yellow outfit as well. Oh, that'd be so cool. It's just great. It's great. Look at the muscle tone. It's just brilliant. It was like, when I saw it, it's like, oh God, I'm not going to be able to get this. So I'm just going to have to get it and just shut up about it and stop overthinking it, because there's no way I could not, it just looks amazing.
Like, I'm still going to come back to, like, look, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm still going to come back to that. I do not think, as good as it is, I don't think it's worth €499 personally.
No. But what
but
I'm getting it for is
100%. 100%. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, be looking at Inart and I'd be pricing around, and that's a huge difference. I'd be going with, Kit or whoever your Hong Kong based reseller that you have positive experiences with. But like, would I prefer completely seamless wrists and articulated fingers? Yeah. How much would that cost? I don't know, but it would be more. But this is kind of like the Bane 2.0 to me. Like, it's such a good figure. The only things I could critique it are the ankles don't have like a split cut boot, or even that thing they did with the Deadpool and Wolverine, whereas it's a full blue boot, but there's ankle articulation inside and the boot is flexible, which is the ideal. And the second thing is that it has the seams on the wrist, the jointed wrists, but they're like this. The silicone can be manipulated. That doesn't look egregious. And he seems to have a bracelet on the right hand. And then
could throw another one on there, couldn't
you could. Now, to be honest though, people said the same thing about Bane, but I'm like, no, I want it to look like it's in the movie, so I'm not going to do that. But I could completely see how people would just get a custom or make one and have it on the other side and never look back. It's each to their own.
But you can pose around that as well.
You
You can pose that out so you don't see it, yes. Or have it front
Both
on,
head sculpts
etc.
as
There's
well.
numerous ways that you can get around it.
I mean, look at that expression.
This one here.
Yeah, both of the heads, because usually you get one you prefer more.
Favour
but
one over the other, yeah.
They're just both beautiful.
Shane, do you have a preference on the sculpts?
Like, I'm not a Bruce Lee aficionado, but in my mind's eye, this is what he looks like. I think they've nailed it. And see the way you can even see like the chiseled abs through his t-shirt, which is probably accurate. Like, although I presume the jumpsuit had this seam down the front. I presume
but they're going to improve that. Apparently, they're going to improve it even more.
But I presume it's there because in the movie that's the way it was stitched. Yeah. Which is a weird choice, but that's not Inart's fault, really. That's if that's the way it was in the movie. But they said they're going to make it like tidier. Yeah,
I think they are. They're going to alter it. But when it's released, it's just going to be.
Look at this. This is why they need to bring back the magnetic bases.
Yeah.
Because this is going to look annoying with the crotch grabber just going up there.
Maybe they will for this.
They should. They should definitely.
Absolutely. Just make the whole base magnetic.
Yeah. I'm going to close the poll that I have in the chat there, folks. So I have a poll in the chat there, and it says, the Inart 1/6 scale Bruce Lee is $583 with worldwide shipping on Inart's website. Is the price justified? Now, 83% are saying no, 17% are saying yes. I'm ending it there. But if you've been following us from the start, the pardon me, sorry, if you've been following us from the start, like you'll see that we've already looked at 1/6 kit, and the savings are like over $120 or $30. So yeah, I'm just want to see if people are picking this one up. So I'm just going to put a new poll in. Are you getting Bruce Lee? And I just put 1/6 after that because I know they have 1/12. And I'm not going to talk about them today because it's just not that channel. I'll leave that to the one. So that's a new poll in the chat there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Any other thoughts about this, Mandy? Matt, sorry, I asked Mandy. I didn't really give you go for it there, Matt. What do you think? Like,
Yeah, wow, this is phenomenal. And because, as you stated, he's such an icon. Like, everyone knows who Bruce Lee is. Like, even to the point of whether you make that comparison to John Wayne and other icons that you've made reference to, and with the fact that it's such an iconic suit as well. Like, people know him through this look and the other one of the singlet with the black pants. Like, just such a great representation. I can't see why you would not want this representation. And yes, we've discussed price point, but kit could be the saving grace to everyone getting this particular figure. This is phenomenal. This is really good work from Inart.
yeah, like I've heard a lot of people criticizing the price, but I think they were talking about the Inart direct price. The price that Mandy showed me earlier on with was a £332 shipped from kit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think there's
it
value
was
there.
even less than that, I think. It worked out a bit less from kit. With the because everyone's got a code, haven't they?
Yeah.
Everyone's got a code. So
Everyone's got
it
a
worked
code.
out about it was either 309 or 315. It was like, and then you think what you're getting, 2 head sculpts, that body, you know. I like the little base as well, you know. And you get the nunchucks as well, so it's like, oh, nunchucks. You know, when you first start practicing with nunchucks, I don't know if anyone's done karate, but you practice with the ones that have got the foam covering and you get a little bit maverick with it, and then you move to the wooden ones. That hurts. That hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it's
This
a very
doesn't
steep
include
learning
the
curve.
photo of all pieces, does it?
Yeah, I've switched onto that so we can just do exactly that. Get out of my head, Matt. Interchangeable head sculpts with articulated eyes. Includes calm and expressive head sculpts, both featuring articulated eyes. Finely detailed facial textures and paintwork capture the martial arts
I love his
legend,
hair.
iconic. Yeah.
Oh, it's,
The hair is very good.
oh,
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Fully silicone body and iconic bodysuit. Like, in fairness, the 2 head sculpts look great. The sculpted hair looks great. You got your articulated eyes. I even like, this might be a weird thing to say, but it's not as weird as what I said earlier on, but just even like the neck, how the neck leads in, like, just, I think the neck looks really natural into the head sculpt there in this picture there. The
gorgeous.
tone on the forearms looks great. I think the tailoring for the most part looks fine. I
Do you like the muscular on the forearms, guys?
Yeah, I think that's good. The kind of like the tone and the muscularity is like, it's really, really well done. It looks very specific. And I like the base. It's just a little bit of a stairs,
Oh,
but
damn it, crotch grabber.
very cool. Go on.
The crotch grabber, I just saw it.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we're going to go back to magnetic with this one.
Yeah. I'm blue in the face from saying how much I want them to go back to magnetic bases. And it's a simple base, but it is tasteful. But we're seeing them do this a lot. This base here is almost like their generic base now. And then they're just going to, and this is what they're probably going to be doing going forward. For the generic base, they're going to just put some sort of a floor that looks like if the floor and the environment that he would have been.
And
so
then an accessory piece to it.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, it's better than just a normal. I like the metal kind of, the metal plates they have at the front where they have like the Superman symbol or Terminator or whatever. I presume this is his name. Like,
Can't blame that up.
What's his his heritage, like what nationality is he?
Isn't he Chinese?
Hmm.
I thought he was actually a mix.
Oh,
I-
is he?
I thought he was like Chinese American or something like that.
Okay.
Brandon is.
Yeah. Bruce Lee. Nationality? I think it was a dual nationality, if I remember. Is
Didn't you watch Dragon, the Bruce Lee story?
it dual citizenship? Yeah. So you're right, Mandy. So Hong Kong, Chinese,
Yeah.
and nationality as both American by birth. So he was actually American by birth in San Francisco, and is Hong Kong Chinese heritage. So I presume that's his name then, either I know Mandarin or Catalan. Again, I don't know which is which. But yeah, like I know, I just know for a fact if I was a diehard Bruce Lee fan, I'd be getting this, just not from the actual site.
It's beautiful.
Any other thoughts?
So beautiful. Who doesn't love yellow either? A little bit of sunshine.
That's
in
the
your
thing with
collection.
this suit. It's gonna pop on the shelf. It's
Yeah, very
really
Kill
gonna
Bill,
Yeah.
which no doubt
Oh, I
Tarantino
love
took
Kill
influence
Bill.
from. So
Absolutely love Kill Bill. So
born in
good,
America,
so
Hong
good.
Kong. His mum is German. Could we get a star sign, please, lads? When you're in? And what was his typical order at McDonald's? He didn't eat. This guy did not eat at McDonald's. Okay, cool. We'll move on to our main topic, but I think that looks good. But I would shop around.
Very excited.
Right.
Oh, I'm so excited.
How's people looking on the poll now, Shane?
Sorry.
How are people looking on the new poll now?
Oh, that's yeah, it's 50-50. It's yes is 47, no is 53. So we'll leave it up there. We only have 17 votes though, and we've got like 51 people watching live. If you're watching live, just cast your vote there. Let us know if. Thanks for letting us know there, Ken. Cantonese for Bruce, so he spoke Cantonese, and that is, I presume he's saying the name on the front of the plaque is Cantonese for Bruce Lee. So that's his Asian name, you know. Okay, so just this thing is kind of recent things that have gone up for pre-order on the Inart site. Just there's a bit of a key to this. So if you look at the W's on the top right hand corner, so if any of these have W on the top right corner, that means that the Inart will ship it worldwide. So the license is worldwide. So you could, when the window was open, for example, you can't go on and order the Terminator figure right now because it will say sold out because the window has passed. But you could go in and order the Man of Steel. Well, actually, you couldn't. This is a perfect example. If you look at the ones on the right, you could go and order the Bruce Lee now because there's a W in the right hand corner, which means it's available worldwide. And you could place your pre-order, and when it's available, it will ship to you. But if you look at the Man of Steel underneath, there's no W there because you can't get it worldwide. You'd have to go through like Lion Rock or 1/6 Kid or KG Hobby, whoever you buy from, or Spec
Secondary
Fiction or whoever.
distributor.
Yeah. Or UK would be what? Toys and Fire. Who else
Good,
would
Bad
you buy
and the
from?
Robots.
Good, Bad, and the Robots. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, W in the right hand corner means you could buy from Inart direct. The ones in yellow means that they offered free worldwide shipping to, I think I might have made a mistake here.
Because Batman's yellow. So is Corn Sweat. Oh no, that's.
Do you know what that was? No,
Christopher
that means there was free shipping offered, but you couldn't ship. It wasn't a worldwide
Yes.
license, so it's
That's
so
right,
you
we
could get it.
discussed this,
Yeah, yeah. So the white is the one that the digits in white, the prices in white are just the price on the Inart site, but the prices in yellow are the price on the Inart site where they offered free shipping. So, for example, I bought the Terminator 2-pack, or the Terminator 1 2-pack. It's free worldwide shipping, and if you pay in full, yeah, it's free worldwide shipping. Whereas if you look below there, the Inart Rick does have worldwide shipping, but it wasn't free unless you bought it with Negan or with Daryl as well.
Yep.
Yeah, or if you look at, I don't know, if
That
you
top
look
line,
at
I've got them all apart from Terminator.
the top.
So-
Oh right, yeah. So
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. What's it? Lord of the Rings. Well, you're Superman. Lord of the Rings.
Gimli,
Harry
Dumbledore.
Potter, yeah.
Malfoy's Royal Mail have got him at the moment, so I'll have him any day now. And then Bruce Lee pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Then I've got Michael Jackson, and I've got Corin Sweat. That's
Cool.
it.
Yeah, the red ones are the ones that I have ordered either directly from Inart or through Lion Rock. So the
Nice.
Terminator 2-pack, the Man of Steel, the Catwoman, the 3 Walking Dead figures. 3 Walking Dead and Terminator direct from Inart, and then obviously DC stuff, Lion Rock. But Matt, before we talk about price and stuff like that, Mandy has said what she has or what she's ordered. Did you say what you had on pre-order, Mandy?
I've got Gimli, Dumbledore, Bruce Lee, the Superman 2-pack, and that's it, because I've got Corin Sweat, Malfoy, and Michael Jackson. But I quite like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
You know, she looks beautiful.
I'm pretty sure
So
me and
I'd be
Matt
tempted.
quite like Wonder Woman too, but not for the movies. Yeah. Yeah, so I want ye and the people in the chat, look at the prices. Try to, if you can, I know it's probably be small if you're watching on a phone, but if you're watching on a bigger screen, you'll be able to see, like, where do you see value here? And where do you not see value? And maybe if you're even watching, you're kind of curious, going, "Oh, what does Gimli come with?" Maybe just like open up a window and look into that kind of promotional image of everything that Gimli comes with. Like, so, I'll start us off straight away. Okay, the Terminator 2-pack, $426.
Crazy.
Worldwide shipping included. 2 complete figures. Hopefully they do the right thing and give us a second base, because they said they need to do that. They need to do the right thing there. But $426 shipping available worldwide, and that includes shipping because it's yellow.
It's insane.
That is probably the best value on the entire site.
Yeah.
100%.
They might have just botched that launch there and screwed themselves. It was always meant to be a 2-pack.
2-pack's bad though. Really?
That's great value, like.
Yeah.
What do you
they're
think?
Beautiful figures.
Okay, Shane, let me ask you this. Taking the Terminator out of the equation, who then is the best price proposition?
Negan.
Yeah.
Negan's, it's $269. I was saying $289 earlier on. $269.
Crazy. And that's dollars. So pounds, what's that? Probably about $230.
Sure, man, Professor X was $270.
Yeah.
Do you know? And you could probably go on to Kit and get Negan cheaper, and it would free worldwide shipping.
And I bet on Toys Assemble it won't be that much either.
Yeah. Toys Assemble shipping though is brutal. Like, it's sorry, not brutal. It's expensive.
They've
Like,
done They've done 2 things now. So I've got Obi-Wan on the way, and you can have a 3-day shipping, 1 to 3 days. You know, that one, which is more expensive, or you can have the cheaper shipping option, which is like, I don't know, 5 to 15 days or something. Which, if you're not in a rush, you know, and you save yourself 15, 20 quid, depending what you're getting. It's not.
Sorry, I just have to move myself to the bottom here. Wait a second. It won't let me. It won't actually move me. There we go.
Oh.
Just thank God. Sorry, I interrupted you. I apologise.
Mandy, do you think that the Michael Jackson price point is respective to what you get?
Yeah, I mean, that jukebox is really nice. You get a lot of hands. The figure is, the head sculpt is phenomenal. Like, it's like, I can't even believe my eyes are seeing this. It just looks like a little Michael Jackson. And it's like, it took a while to get here, but it's so worth the wait. I can't wait to photograph him. Just beautiful.
Which MJ do you prefer?
I was watching the LWO stream last night. Well, I watched it this morning with John. And one of the pitches, it was Connor's pitch,
Oh, that was
Put a pitch.
that was actually Jose's. That was that was
it?
1/6 fix. It wasn't LWO. That was Más o menos.
Más o menos, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Jose.
Yeah.
Jose hosts a show on Marco's channel, and they were all
Okay, yeah.
Brilliant. But there was a pitch to John, like just a fun pitch, like pitch what figures you'd like. And somebody pitched, well, he pitched I think Connor pitched the Thriller figure, but not just the zombie Thriller. He said it'd be good if you could get a regular Michael head sculpt with the Letterman jacket, then a werewolf head sculpt when he changed, because I mean I love American Werewolf in London. The same guy did the video, didn't he? I mean, did the werewolf. So the werewolf with werewolf hands, and then another body with the red big shouldered jacket, the Dynasty jacket. And then you could put the clean Michael head sculpt on it, and then have swap out forearms that are zombie forearms, and then the zombie head. I mean, that would be phenomenal. I remember when they showed that video, and it was such a big event. I think it was a program called The Tube, as I remember, and it was shown at like midnight, and it felt like you shouldn't be staying up that late, and you shouldn't be watching that scary. But it was such a video. It
was a big launch, really, wasn't it? It was on TV. Like
it was like massive event.
There was an Australian launch for Thriller as well.
Yeah, so that'd be a good one. But I would like an off the wall, with his big hair. Oh, that would be so cool. But I'd love a Prince figure as well. I think Inart could. If it's seen that Michael Jackson head sculpt in real life. And knowing how beautiful Prince is, and I just couldn't resist. Again, I would probably. She's not watching, I don't think. I would sell Lucy for a Prince figure. Yeah. So I've sold my car.
Would Prince be a licensing issue though with his estate?
I'd imagine so.
Who knows?
Like I know So Toys have done 2 variants of Prince, but.
They're they're third party. Like
about Michael Jackson, Paris Jackson released her second album this week. Sounds really good. It's quite grungy. I like her. I really do.
So right back to you then, Matt. Like, okay, where do you see the value here? Do you know, like where do you see the value here? And where do you see like the price going? I don't know. They're asking a lot for that because like Bruce Lee is the obvious one here. That
the price point hurts for Bruce Lee. But beyond that, like we've made example of Negan and the Fourth Sister, etc. So, I don't know. You got to try and look at the middle tier stuff and see, is that worthwhile? Like Wonder Woman. Well, there's probably the realistic example. She doesn't really come with a lot, but it's a fully silicone body, etc. So. It then becomes the pros and cons. Like, do you look at the BVS Batman, and then it becomes a issue of, you're collecting habits. Oh, I gotta have it paired with Batman. Superman, and I knew you were gonna say that, and Wonder Woman. So I don't have an interest in the Harry Potter line, yet you will see them as essential.
Yeah.
If you look at look at this example. If you look at Negan for $269 and then look at Bruce Lee for $583. Now, granted, Negan doesn't have free shipping. Okay, they're both available worldwide. These are the prices direct from the Inart site. We're comparing like the only thing is, and they're both sculpted. Okay, Bruce Lee does come with 2 head sculpts, fine, and it's a silicone body, which is custom, but look at the price difference. And okay, it comes with a little bit of extra base, but the Negan base has the rail. Okay, it's not the same as the steps that Bruce Lee comes with. Like, but is there enough there? Like, let's say shipping is $60. So then you're talking, let's just round that, 270, 330. So is $253? Would that be the difference then? $253?
That much more.
Is it worth that much?
So
Silicone
more than
body,
double
an
the
extra
price
head
of
sculpt.
Negan. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
I mean, a head sculpt, one of those head sculpts, like you'll see if there may be some people that sell one of those head sculpts, but you're probably looking at £150 plus if they were selling that head sculpt. So,
But that's aftermarket though. That's when like this is sold out and everyone's panicking, and then it's not comparing like with like, but we're like with what's on the screen now. We are comparing like with like. The only difference is Negan doesn't like the shipping will be about like it'd be $60 at least, like so. But
it's still just over 300, isn't it? Which is like, and then probably not. But like, it could be the licensing, couldn't it? The rights for Bruce. It's a lot. It
could be the rights. It could be this new thing where they're adding on they're saying they're adding on all the customs and tariffs. The silicone body, in fairness, is so impressive that if that's custom, I'd imagine that's expensive. Do you know? Is that you?
Yeah.
Your little soundboard. The silicone body, like that has to be custom. It's too like him. It can't, like, you know, it's too like him. But I think though, if you look at this, right? Just if you look at this, isn't it the yellow jumpsuit version they're calling it? Bruce Lee yellow jumpsuit version? What does that suggest to you?
They're bringing another one out, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're going to do
so they have Michael Jackson, the Dangerous Tour, wasn't it? Or the History Tour? I think it was Dangerous Tour.
Dangerous,
yeah, Dangerous. Then they have Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal. They could do a Thriller. They could do Billie Jean. There's loads of stuff they could do.
Yep.
Beat it.
Bruce Lee.
People are asking for that, aren't they?
Yeah, and surely like Bruce Lee, like they're going to use the same body and they're going to get their money's worth. Like they're going to do Hot Toys on it, but just change the style or change the outfit.
You'll get into the drag and you'll get multiple variants.
Yeah, because that body, you know, you're going to have a shirtless version. You really are, aren't you? I did hear John say on the thing as well. It's not imminently, but Arwen. They are possibly going to tackle Arwen.
Oh my God! Your dreams have come true, Mandy.
Oh my God! I walked past her. At Birmingham Comic Con. She was coming out the toilet, and I was going in, and it's like,
So was it Liv Tyler? Yeah.
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 Tall.
Did they
very tall.
Did they mention the Bale Batman at all?
I haven't watched it all, but my ears wouldn't probably prick up for that.
Yeah, fair. It'd be Keaton, you'd be on board.
Yeah,
I'm just going to
That'll be an instant pre-order for you, won't it, Shane?
Yeah, well, I've been waiting since Christ was a boy. Jagito, thanks very much for being here. Of course, we got Phil as well, a Rogue One Photography. Thanks very much there. He's around hitting people with that blue wrench, no doubt. Ben Thomas Show will always have 800, Ben. We will always have 800. Thanks very much for tuning in. Music and Collectible says the price difference is huge between Wonder Woman and Bruce Lee. Yeah, we're just looking at that there now and kind of comparing a few of them. Wonder Woman has the silicone body as well and the rooted hair. That is a really good point, in fairness. That is a great point because she doesn't come with two sculpts, but she comes with a lot of rooted, and then she comes with a full silicone body as well.
Yeah.
And the armor looks quite expensive as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Be a lot more difficult to do that and even put it on the body than I imagine the yellow jumpsuit. Yeah,
true. That yellow jumpsuit kind of reminds me how much I'd like them to tackle Kill Bill, just Uma Thurman's the bride.
Imagine
looking
if they
at
did
prices.
Spider-Man.
Sorry?
Imagine if they did the new Spider-Man. I know they won't, but imagine how great it'd be.
Oh, Tom Holland.
Yeah.
With the
with his new body.
With the mask on when he's getting into the jacuzzi, like. Yeah. Looking at these prices, Wonder Woman is a bargain. I appreciate that the chat are getting involved and they're actually looking and they're kind of doing this as well and driving things on. Gimli has 5 die-cast axes plus rooted hair or beard. And what's the price? $482, and he's still cheaper than Bruce Lee. There has to be a crazy licensing. There's something on that. It could be the body, could be the R&D, and the body's the first time to make it. I don't know.
Oof.
Pardon?
But Gimli's got a custom body as well.
Yeah,
that's true. It's just not silicone, but still. Well, after much, I can't pronounce it. Haranguing. I made my first haranguing. Yeah, I made my first purchase with
Nice.
kit for Bruce Lee. Good stuff.
Good choice.
That was one Angry Hermit says, is it just me? Maybe it's just me being a conspiracy theorist, but I think they increased prices. Or the increased prices are because they're Terminator, as in they're trying to. Yeah, I've heard that as well.
To try and
I don't know, I've
recoup
heard people
their
say
cost,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The hair on is amazing on MJ2. Skip through a few of these. So he appeared in a Michael Jackson. What's that? Way back when music videos released was on Event Television. Yeah, exactly. He appeared in the Michael movie too. Who was that? Let us know who you're talking about there. Phil, please. Angry Hermit's just weighing in, showing all the different thing that he has ordered. How does Inart explain?
Supergirl's not up there. That's a very good point.
Sorry?
Millie Alcock's not up there, is she?
Yeah, I kind of did this. I had this, all the figures on. I did this ages ago and just kept it because I thought it'd be handy. And then I just added in Bruce Lee and Man of Steel. I think, in fairness, Ben, we have addressed that. So it says, how does Inart explain why resellers can be $100 cheaper and still offer shipping free? Those businesses still need both to make profit. Yeah, basically, this is a problem that Americans or Canadians don't have to deal with. We explained it earlier on in the. I've been explaining this for years, but I think people in Ireland and the UK get it, and they're like, we know where he's come from. But I think people like Americans or Canadians maybe just glaze over when I start talking about this. So basically, Ben, they're including all of the. When you log on to the Inart site, when I log on, it shows in euros 499.
Yeah,
and it says this is the total price with shipping and any charges and stuff. I'll just actually show it to you here. So if you look here,
Ben, could you have a look at your prices and let us know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in Canada.
That would be good. Yeah. It says deposit due now, or full payment. It says all applicable taxes, duties, and fees included. So that means that they've included the VAT for me. So when it gets to me, I won't get stung with a customs fee. The reason kit is so much cheaper is because when you order with kit, he is offering free world shipping. That's one thing, but he's not including the VAT. So it's hit or miss whether I'll get stung for VAT or not. But I more than likely won't. So I think that's what's happening here. It's the same as when I go into Jazz Inc. to order an item. If the item is $1,000, when I go in, it will recognize my computer. The website, the Jazz Inc. website, recognizes that I am in Ireland and I'm in Euro, changes everything to Euro, and then goes, oh, well, you'll have to pay VAT because that's the way Ireland works when you import things. So they add that on at the point of sale instead of me just getting hit with it later on. Sideshow does the opposite. I order something, they don't factor it into their site. It comes to my door and I've got to pay imports. So that is the reason there, Ben. However, I still think it's a small bit too expensive because I think they might be overestimating a bit. So I hope I've explained that. It's just customs that maybe people don't have to deal with.
Shane, you've ordered from Kit before, haven't you?
Yeah, no customs. But if shipping is also included in Kit's price, if shipping is also included in Kit's price, then they expect to pay 100. I think I've just explained that. So yeah, shipping's included. It's not the shipping. It's the VAT, basically. So even if we go into it now, if I took Kit's price, Ben, and I multiplied it by 1.23, I basically added on 23%, it would be close to the Inart price. That's basically it. But the difference is when I order with Kit, I won't get stung with customs. I hope I'm making sense on this. You know what I mean? So it's just I will order, if I wanted, I'd order from Kit or Line Rock because I won't get stung with customs. But really, you're supposed to get stung with customs, but I'm not going to. If someone doesn't,
we did the calculation before and it showed.
Yeah, we did it all. Yeah.
Ben's 700 Canadian dollars, which I've just transferred to pounds, £372. So what would that be?
£372. So what was that from?
400 and that's 700 Canadian dollars for Ben. So
So,
that's
oh, that's what it would cost, yeah.
£372. So what's that? About 415, 420 euros,
Okay.
something like
That
that.
seems cheaper though. But
Yeah,
that's
it
because Canada doesn't
get
have the
stung.
VAT.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. I get that, but I'm saying I've never paid that much extra, so being lumped in does make sense. Most customers will pay from kit is 30. But did you just say, Mandy, did you, with your calculation you did there, like, did you like change your VPN to Canada or something?
No, I just put what's 700 Canadian dollars in pounds, and it said 372.
But it'd be interesting to see if Ben went onto the Inart site now.
Yeah.
How
That's what
much
I was
is the
asking
figure?
today.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
he
you're
do
right. You're right, Matt. Yeah.
700 Canadian
Oh, did he?
dollars. I think
Oh,
so.
okay.
I think I
Okay.
read that.
Okay,
somewhere in there.
so is that what he did? Okay, so
Yeah,
700.
700
Oh, cool.
Canadian.
What's
Oh, wow.
that? CAD, I presume.
Yeah.
Yep.
CAD to euro. Yeah, you see. Okay, so that's 435 euro, whereas for me it's 499. So that doesn't make sense either. Like, do you know, like basically they are. I think the computers recognize where you are and they're calculating the customs for your region, but they're over calculating. But like again, this is something that we've had to deal with, as in myself and Mandy, or anyone in Ireland, UK, Europe. We've had to deal with this for years. So that's why collectors like us go with the likes of Lion Rock or with the likes of Kit or
Kit.
we're
bandit
Toys buying
governments.
agent for non-Inart stuff or whatever like that. I don't think Toys buying agent stock Inart, you know. So yeah, so
Ben said Kit's 600 for him, but he'd pay 30 from Kit in customs.
so
it's
70 all
$70.
in price. Kit
Yeah.
is 600, but I pay 30 from Kit in customs, so it's $70 more. Yeah, and again, like I'm not arguing that. I just explained where there is part of the difference you're seeing is definitely VAT, 100%. Like as in they're not like as Kit's going, this is the price I'm selling for. He works out his shipping. He's like, he doesn't care about like, you know, oh well, I'm supposed to calculate this for Ireland. That's your problem. You know what I mean? And it's great because when you get them. When you get them in, you don't have to actually.
He's calculated in, yeah.
Yeah, because like no one's gonna go like if I get a bill, I'll pay it. Like, but like if the way he ships it, like the way Lion Rock ship it, I don't get a customs charge. Do you know? Whatever way they ship it. So yeah.
Because my
that's what Inart
experience
are
with
doing
Kit was just that. It was all included price. So it did have the shipping cost for Australia. So whatever price there is through Kit is just that. There's no hidden extra charges.
I think it's weird. It's like I don't understand though why. Like
Why it's so much more.
like yeah, but I don't understand why. If they're calculating for, like, it's no doubt that they're definitely the Inart website is definitely taking into consideration what country you're in, because you click in, it changes to your local currency, yeah.
That's right. Yep.
And the prices are all different. So the price we've already done it here. The price for England, for Australia, for Ireland, for Canada, they're all different. So the Inart website is attempting, I think, to calculate the local customs or shipping or whatever like that, and then the shipping there as well. But I think it's over calculating. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it's like it's
going
all
top
it's going to do
end,
is drive
top
worldwide
end,
licenses back to Kit. This is going to be great for Kit because people are like, I'm not going to order from them. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
But the speculation
Saying
is
all
what
that-
you said before. Sorry, Mandy, is what Shane said. They've taken the highest point and worked off that, and I think that's what the issue is for Inart.
But you know,
Yeah.
saying all that, I look at those figures and I just think, bloody hell, they are incredible. Like, incredible.
They're incredible,
like-
but like if John is selling it for $100
Yeah.
and Mary is
Yeah.
selling it for 50,
Yeah.
good girl Mary. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to you like this we're
Unless you
this-
really
yeah.
hate Mary and then you love John, and then it's like, do you know what? I'd rather
Business
pay
is
50
business,
more
Mandy. Business is business.
to buy off John rather
Yeah.
than Mary, because Mary came and pooed on top of my car, and it was like, oh, no more Mary. I'm not
Ben-
buying anything off Mary anymore.
I have no doubt in the world Kit is making profit on these.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be doing it otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kit
just for
will
the amount
label
of
as low
units
value.
that he's putting out the door. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's obviously part of it as well. Like, Kit will label it as low value item, therefore avoiding custom charge. 100%. And hey, Mike, how are you doing? Didn't join us, no? Mike was annoyed earlier because I don't actually structure my entire life
he's
around his
here.
schedule. He was giving out to me. He was disappointed in me, I think. That's even worse than being angry. I think he was disappointed in me.
Okay, that's the worst thing you can say.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think the conclusion is, in this case, don't buy direct from Inart. Find your reseller that you're happy with, and
Yeah.
you will get it cheaper. They've
There
kind
you
of
go,
shot
everyone.
themselves
There's
in the
Shane's
foot.
endorsement.
Yeah, but like, they've shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Whatever system they're using is it definitely is taking your geographic location and currency into account and whatever tariffs in there, but it's just not doing it right. It's just increasing everything. It's like,
There's an over calculation somewhere.
yeah. So I would personally go with not
Kit.
here.
Your friendly neighbourhood reseller.
Yeah. I ordered Gandalf from Hong Kong with a shipper listed a value. Oh right, yeah. It's funny. What was it? I ordered Gandalf. And Gandalf didn't come broken, no. Oh, he listed it as a broken
He just
used
listed
doll.
it as a broken doll.
What a legend. Not all heroes wear capes. Right. I think we're done, folks, unless you have any closing thoughts on these prices. On a more I want to finish on a positive.
Go on then.
Name 3 figures here, or combinations. 3 things on the board you think there is actually value at.
Well,
The silence is way
sticks
too
out,
long.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Terminator, Negan.
The one from Wukong for $240 on the back right. I've no interest in it, but it is the cheapest one
Yeah,
there.
that's
Yeah.
crazy because it's even got a little piece of hair on it, hasn't it? Of wool hair. Yeah, that's crazy cheap for how beautiful it is.
I think there's value in that Reeve 2-pack for sure.
Yeah. So my 3 would be Negan, Wonder Woman, and the Reeves 2-pack.
Yeah. Cool. And then the Mad Russian. Oh, I love the name. Love the name. Inart's math doesn't add up. It's like when they scalped those Wukong figures. Yeah. For an insane cost, claiming it was due to tax, shipping. Yeah, that was a muddle.
Did they get to the bottom of that and readjust it or no?
I don't
No.
think they did.
I think it was all
Ooh.
their calculations of what it would cost to get.
They're over calculating. Definitely. Figure Fan says Terminator, that's the 2-pack, the Fourth Sister, and Negan, great prices. There's definitely is value there, but just some figures more than others. The pricing's kind of inconsistent in a way that their metal tiering system is inconsistent. Like, I looked at that 1/6 scale Bruce Lee and it was a GY, and I was like, there's no element to GY. And I was like, did they make a mistake and think McGold is AU, but GY apparently means like a figure based on a real person.
Okay.
Do you know?
But I
Shane,
mean,
can we play a quick game? Let's do your
Okay.
snap, and you can only pick one from this diagram.
Assistant to regional sit. That could very well be the answer. That could be part of it. That could be part of it. And this is also, I'm part of that problem sometimes as well. Like the endoskeleton. The endosskeleton's not up there. I should have put the endoskeleton up there. That was one of the ones that was on the pricier side that I was like, just take my money. Go on, what you're saying?
We can only pick
You can
one
only pick one.
Pick one what?
of these.
Oh, as in I could never...
Yes. Do the snap.
You got to snap the rest.
Yeah.
Easy. You know what I'm going to say. If you know me, you know what I'm going to say.
You're going to say Terminator, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a 2-pack, and it's the Terminator. Like, the only other things really I have in pre-order are the ones in red, and... Okay, to be fair, it would suck not owning Ending from the Dark Knight. Like, that one... Ah, man, I forgot nearly... I watched The Dark Knight today.
Ah,
Usually once, maybe twice a year, I'll get a weekend and I'll watch. So I watched Batman Begins 2 nights ago, and it was a good watch. Like, I didn't touch my phone.
Yeah.
I like, I didn't leave the room. It's just like, turn off the lights, bang. Same today when I'm The Dark Knight. I'll get The Dark Knight Rises in. But like,
They need to do a Ra's al Ghul.
yeah, I forgot about the Catwoman because I was like, man, these movies are so good. I want the full line, and it was great having the Scarecrow in, and even the kind of enhanced Batman Begins figure I have with the Jackson Jew head sculpt and the OG custom cape is looking great, and the Cillian Murphy, and Bane. It's just a good line, like, but yeah. I would snap. I'd have to just the Terminator, and I'd be able to keep the Terminator. What about yourself, Matt?
Oh,
Not so easy now, is it, Matt?
yeah.
Huh? You come in here with your big balls and
Catch your cell phone.
go on,
like
Matt.
clackers because you're upside down. Carry on.
BVS Batman.
That would be your pick. And if you had to pick one, Mandy?
Well, I've already got 3 of them, so I could keep them because they're here and
No,
nobody's
you
going to
dwindle
get
it
through
down
my
to
front
one.
door. They're already here. So out of what's left, I mean, there's so many I want, but I would have to go with Gimli because
Ooh, you
Lord of the
surprised me.
Rings.
I thought you were going to
Yeah.
say the Reeves 2-pack.
No, my next one after that will be Dumbledore because I'm so invested in Harry Potter. I'm listening to the audiobooks and I'm absolutely, I mean, I've read the books, seen the films, done the dance, played with the wand, been to Harry Potter World, but like I'm loving the audiobooks, the full cast editions. They're so good. Like I always listen, set my timer 10 minutes for bed, then I go to sleep. It's like, it's ace.
Cool. I think we'll finish up. So, thanks very much to Matt and Mandy joining us. Thanks very much anyone watching live on the replay. Just before we go, I just want to plug this. So tomorrow,
It's going to be good.
on the times that are there, so tomorrow, Sunday the 23rd at 10:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or 2:30 p.m. Pacific
Australian
Standard Time. What is Australia time? See, you've 3 or 4 different time zones, don't you? You've at least probably 3, do you?
Yeah.
So what is your time zone? So what time is
I
it for you
would
now?
speculate. It is 8
7
a.m.
hours?
right now.
Is it
Right.
7 hours
So
different?
You're 9 ahead for me.
Wow.
Because so 9 ahead then would be,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Justin said it was 7:30 a.m. his time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be posting that on my story, just a link to that immediately after the show. And so if you're not doing anything around those times, if you want to just watch me pick Justin's brain a bit, like, and just discuss the past, the present, and the future of his collecting journey, and kind of things like, favorite figures, favorite movies, favorite head sculpts and stuff like that, that's what we'll be doing. So thanks very much to Matt, thanks very much to Mandy. Anything
Thank
else you
you.
want to plug before we leave?
No, just don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let's get Shane to 6,000 because it's
Yeah.
so close now. You can taste it,
Yeah. Nom, 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 nom.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Shane,
I'm
thank
20
you for your
21
time,
away.
please.
No
Yeah,
problem.
thank you.
I'm gonna hit the hay now. Thanks very much, and sure, look, anyone for watching live or replay, much appreciated. And hopefully we'll be back next week.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you now.